Alright, hello again everyone. Welcome to another Kaldheim Standard video. Today we are looking at Boros Aggro. Um, so this is a version of Boros Aggro that I found that Martin user posted. We actually did play this deck in 5 games on the ranked ladder. We went 4-1. And yeah, it seemed, I mean, we won some games. It's quite a simple deck. Play your creatures when you run out of gas. Play your showdown when you feel like winning the game. Play Embercleave. Pretty standard stuff. So we went 4-1, but it felt like I could squeeze out a bit more. Like it's showdown plus Goldspan Dragon and Embercleave. It's quite a nice little package that you have here. And having the aggressive Boros cards around it is pretty good. So I went back onto the interwebs and I saw that Huey Jensen had also put a version out. So we'll try it. I think he basically just both decks. I did make 1 or 2 changes, just to I didn't have some cards. I didn't really feel like spending the wild cards just to like test an idea out. So I made 1 or 2 changes to both versions. This one I tried, the main deck is pretty much exactly what Huey recommends in his deck list. There's just like 1 or 2 sideboard changes that I had to make because I didn't want to spend lots and lots of wild cards. But basically the premise of the deck is very simple. Play your 1-2 mana dorks, your little tiny creatures over here, do some damage now and then, play a showdown of the skulls, draw a bunch of cards, play them, pump your team, attack. Basically my experience with this deck, it's very simple. This is the best card, Embercleave. This card has won me every single game I've played. If I never drew this card, either off Showdown of the Skulls or naturally, I would have never won any of the games that I've played with this deck. With this deck, with the other version or this version. Embercleave is a dumb, stupid card, and I cannot wait for it to go. Just Eldraine. Just get Eldraine out of here. It's been here for too long. Get it out. The cards are just insanely powerful. There have been 4 or 5 sets, I don't know, printed since Eldraine. And the Eldraine cards are still the best cards. It's so crazy. You have 4 sets of brand new cards and the Eldraine cards are still top tier level. It's pretty crazy. Look, Embercleave is a ridiculous magic card and it has won me every single game I've played with this deck. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Mana base, basics, pathways, Shadow Skull Smashing, pretty basic stuff. Sideboard, Fighters 1, pretty nice card. You have a good mixture of humans and non-humans in here that, you can often get to do both things. It's a nice card to bring in. Red cap for dealing with red creatures. Drannith Magistrates, now no one really had this card in their sideboard, but I think it's a pretty nice one to have. Stops escape, stops foretell, stops adventure, stops showdown. It does quite a lot of things. It's just nice to have access to. Doesn't die to Bone Crusher Giant, which is one of the removal spells that a lot of these decks are playing. They're relying on Bone Crusher as one of their main removal spells, and this doesn't die to it, so that's pretty nice. Glass Casket, just a removal spell. Sigrid, God Favored. This card impressed me in the first version of the deck. I probably would have lost as well in 1 or 2 spots if not for this card. Just getting to exile a big creature out the way, or a creature that has Embercleave on it from the opponent's side, just flash it in, remove a creature, and make a block. It's pretty decent. I just wanted to keep one in my sideboard. I think it's there might be some matches where you want to bring this in. But the reason it's not on the main deck is it's very kind of corner case. You know, it's really good in 1 or 2 situations. Specifically, doesn't really line up with what you're trying to do. But it's nice to have access to. Some escape cards for rogues. Rogues is still a thing, everyone. Rogues, still a deck. Still kicking ass, like, it's still out there, so just be prepared. And then Baneslayer Angel, just another big dumb threat that I might want to bring in now and then. So that's that. So with this previous version, 4-1, I wanted to play a couple games with this version. I played one just now. I won against Rakdos. So we're gonna play 1 or 2 more just to see if this version is feels a bit better. Okay, Mr. Butterfly, we are playing first. We have a hand of only red mana and only red spells. But they're good spells, so I guess I'll keep. Opponents on the mulligan as well. There's some cool sleeves on the opponent's side. How does one get these sleeves? Were they like the Zendikar Mastery Pass reward? Never played enough to get that. Okay. Human Cleric. There's our white land. Let's play Wobber of the Witch. They with the mulligan and the 1-drop, obviously. Oh, they own Robber? Oh no. Oh, we're getting farmed. Another Robber. Screw your Robber. Get that guy out of here, man. I'm the only one who's allowed a Robber of the Rich. And pretty soon I'm gonna have 2 Robbers of the Rich. What the what is this? We're just in classic race arena over here, but we're gonna be taking more damage. I think obviously just playing this seems much better than playing another Robber, but yeah. Do we attack now? Well, this can't block, right? So we can attack with this guy for sure. 100%. We can get in with the 0-1. Does this have first strike? It's got haste. I think we just up so much cards. Our dragons are probably going to win the game from here, so just 1 attack. Just get in. Hold back some blocks. Okay, so it makes him a warrior now. Okay, we're going to play dragon. We're going to attack with the dragon. Gonna make a treasure, and then we're gonna play post-combat Robber of the Rich. Oh man, we missed the attack with the 0-1. Damn. That's a punt. The Archpriest of Iona. So what's he missing? A wizard. He's got the rogue, he's got the warrior, he's got the cleric. Needs the wizard. And once he's got the wizard... Okay, here's the wizard. You can give a creature +1/+1 against flying until end of turn. Okay. So it makes the relic robber have flying. It's a rogue, so he gets in. Little does he know our robbers have reach. I have killed many of my own creature attacking into Rob of the Rich. Rimrock Knights, eh? Yeah, it's just these two. I might as well cash in this half, make a treasure. Okay. Feeling good. Channel is a really good card. I stole this card with Robber of the Rich in a previous match and did some work. Even though I don't have like any instants or sorceries in my deck, you know, just effectively drawing 2 cards, kind of, I guess, and selecting one seems pretty good. Okay. Am I just dead? Wait, am I just dead? None of my creatures can block. You can block. You block here. You block... Wait, am I just dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm not. I'm not dead. And if I block here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can only do 8, which means I live on 1. I think I'm just going to block here. He can't give anything +1. Doesn't have land open, so this is fine, alright? I'm on 2. Okay. Sweated a bit there. Sweated a bit. But let's see. I think... Yeah, looks like there's a bit of a guard here, and Redcap Melee seems good, and Glass Casket seems like a card. Look, Baneslayer just seems like they just can't beat a Baneslayer Angel if it lands, so we'll do that. I think their deck's probably very similar to ours, except they have the like party theme, you know, going on. So I think that's fine. Cutting 6 cards. Don't know if we need robbers on the draw. Probably shave a Rimrock because I feel like we might not be the aggressor. Going more of a controlling route. I guess bringing in all these removal spells. Smashing seems like it can be a 2-for-1. Maybe Giant Killer just isn't good. I think I'll drop a dragon, actually. Let's play like that. Going second, definitely not ideal. Can't keep that. Probably can keep that. I imagine this gets put back. At least you can buy some time. We've got a couple turns to draw land. Obviously, Seasoned Hollowblade's quite a good card. We can't kill it. We'd rather kill the Relic Robber. Or target it at least, because we can't actually kill the Hollowblade. We do not draw land, which means we probably lose. Okay, Robber, another target for our collection of Bone Crusher Giants. Did he bring in the Farters once? Okay, he didn't. Okay. Okay, land, straw land. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, we can't win after that. Man. Roberts might be a bit more decent here than, say, Shepherd. I don't think we really have much to do with Shepherd. I think I'm trimming a Giant Killer as well. Damn. One thing about this deck is that the games can go pretty fast. So let's see, hopefully we get the win. Red Cap, lands, Bone Crushers, yep, let's keep. Now with Pathways, I tend to not play the Pathways early. This I might want to be a removal spell, because I'm not sure like what side I would want it on. So these basics, you know, it's always going to be a plains, it's always going to be a mountain. It's just better just to play these first and save this decision for a bit later. You don't know what you might draw. So you see, if I played this on red, now I've just drawn like red lands. I'll never have double white mana if I needed that at some stage. Okay, we got rid of a land. What is this? What? Blue mana? What? Did they like sideboard into a Jeskai deck? Or have we just not seen blue mana up until this point? What is going on? Cask is pretty nice for dealing with Seasoned Hollowblade. So I think we just attack. I don't think they block. Oh, we punted. I don't really play a lot with this card, so should have definitely played the land before attacking. Whoops. -1 card, kick W. What we got? Got the 2/2 haster. This map is fun. I like seeing the little spots in between the rocks here where I can make the lava, what's it, bubble. Drenith, Magistrates. Okay, that card's obviously annoying, but we don't have Skulls just yet. Bone Crusher G that. Dragoon. So we could casket this. Yeah. So play this on whites. Casket that. Because we also want to be able to play whatever card we get off the robber. Which is a it's a nice 4-mana card. Okay, now they have a Season Hollow Blade. It is what it is. Bit scary. They might have the same card, Red Cap melee, that could kill us. We end the turn here. The front half of, or the adventure instant here, chopped down, I don't really think it's killing anything. Well, now it's killing something. It wasn't before, but now it is. Shepherd. Well, it doesn't kill it, it will tap it and allow us to attack. Discard's Embercleave. Scary. So now we attack. Yeah, we attack. They just gave up. Alright, well, there we go. Got another win. Yeah. Let's go back to the actual list. So with the second version, we 2 wins and 1 loss, making overall with the deck 6 wins and 2 losses. Oh, nice. Some free stuff. Let's open a booster. Oh, Pog. Mastery. I think I'm doing the... Oh, I have to make big decisions here as to which mastery tree I'm gonna do next. These cards all seem useless. What? Why do they give us such crappy cards? Okay, I think I want the oh no! What is happening? This one. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Version 2. Alright, so... Yeah, I still don't know. I think... with these types of decks... it's like... there's a time limit. You're like... fighting the time limits. There's like a window in which you can win the game. You know, before you run out of cards... or your opponent stabilizes... or they remove too many of your cards... you know, kill too many of your threats, gain too much life, like there's a window. And before Showdown and Embercleave, I guess, you would not be able to to play a deck like this. Like, I don't think it would be possible. Like, you just need to have something extra to just close the door or extend the time that you actually have to kill your opponents. Showdown does a pretty good job of keeping the cards flowing. The second two chapters, like in my experience of playing the deck, is insane. Like, it just 1/1 counters are just so good. You know, they are like a permanent anthem effect on your team. And the fact that all your cards are pretty cheap, you can really use those last two chapters. I mean, Shepherd is nice, obviously, in the cases where you can bounce the Showdown, bouncing a Bone Crusher to deal another 2 with Stomp. You know, saving a creature from a removal spell. Like, it's pretty versatile. 2 mana, 3/1 on the other side. Not very exciting. Not exciting at all, but you staple that Adventure spell on it, and, you know, it makes it pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the deck. It's pretty simple. Yeah. Probably could still be tweaked to be more optimal. I think these cards are probably where you want to be. Giant Killer is just obvious one. That's obvious. Hollowblade's obvious. Like these, well, these are lands, I guess. It's like these slots where you're like, maybe we can do something better. You probably want some number of Shepherd of the Flock. These are just kind of nice cards that can randomly push you over the line, you know, just for those extra points, and they come with a body on the other side. Robert could also be that stupid card. I know it's like Labyrinth, something. No, what's that card called, man? Feels like yes. Lumen Arc Aspirants. This might be a card. You know, it could be a card over Robbers. Robbers are obviously a very good card. Robbers like an insane card. But maybe, you know, maybe this is also a card that can slot in at in some of these slots. Yeah. Even the 1-drop, the Hellhound. You know, this also might be a consideration as a extra 1-drop in the deck, you know, just to be a bit more aggressive to ensure that you have a 1-mana play. So yeah, a lot of ways the deck can go. Obviously, you don't really want to go anything less than, I'd say, this. You know, this is probably what you want to build around. If you're building a Boros deck, it's probably, these are your key cards, pathways. It just depends on what direction you kind of want to go. But yeah, I think the Showdown of the Skulls is a insanely powerful card. Seen it in the Naya decks as well. So I think the Boros decks personally makes better use of chapters 2 and 3 if you really want to squeeze every bit of value out of this card. But yeah, so it's a nice deck. It's fun to play. It's aggressive. You win very quickly. Either if you're not winning very quickly, you're kind of hanging in there until you die or you draw Embercleave and then just win randomly on the spot. So, interesting deck. Definitely has a place in the format. Definitely something should watch out for, be on the radar, be on the lookout for. I think if your deck has Bone Crusher Giant in it, you should be pretty well suited to fight strategies like this. So yeah, give it a try. You know, if you're trying out a version with some of the other cards I mentioned, let me know. I'd be interested to check it out. But until next time, we have a bunch of decks that we need to test out. Sultai Yorian, Abstan Adventures, etc. etc. So, and these decks, which I don't have wildcards for, but yeah, stay tuned. More content coming. MTG Wayfinder, link in the description. Check it out for all my articles, deck like deck testing and deconstructing kind of Kaldheim Standard, whatever. Lots of cool stuff over there. So go check it out. Link in the description below. But until then, everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.